ready to relax, take a deep breath in and start to grow calm. Let yourself feel peaceful as you fix on my voice, enjoying the familiar way it lulls you, loving how easily you feel the tension melting away, easily, effortlessly, every time you listen, because it's time for you to sleep, to let your waking mind slip down into helplessness for a while, just the way you like it, relaxed and peaceful, calm and enchanted, with all your everyday thoughts and cares just melting away now, fading away, because you love being trained, because you love dropping deep, because you love feeling focused like you're nothing but a slave, and dropping down deep for me is the easiest thing in the world. Easy, enchanting, effortless, pleasurable, to space, to slip, to feel your cares melt away and your mind shutting down, drifting you deep to that warm, familiar place where you can't help but follow and obey. That safe, sleepy place where you can enjoy the sensations of feeling bound and captive, where your memories go missing, where your will is stripped away, where your inhibitions melt from your mind, aware but powerless, brainwashed.
Being brainwashed makes me wet
and blank
and happy.
So notice your breathing slowing as your muscles relax completely. Feel heaviness beginning to fill your muscles and spread throughout your body. You're a good girl, and good girls obey. Good girls drift deep as they listen, so they can obey completely. Feeling spacey, slipping deep, every bit of your body more heavy and numb with each word. Every inch of you, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Feel that warmth flowing slowly through you, slipping you deeper, limp and sleepy. Feel it in your feet, relaxed and comfy, flowing one upwards, through your calves and thighs, steadily soothing you, your hips, your pussy, numb and weak, starting to grow wet, because it feels good to surrender, to feel those sensations of powerlessness filling you, flowing around your stomach, over your chest, encircling your breasts, and as you breathe, the weight of those breasts feels good, limp, heavy, sleepy and still. The sensation flows onwards, upwards, over your shoulders and down your arms, into your neck, over your face, all numb, all sleepy, all heavy, all limp, so soothed as every muscle in your face relaxes, so vacant as every muscle in your mind unwinds, dropping, drifting, slipping, slumping, every bit of your body and mind melting for me, bound up in helplessness, enchanted and open, eager, empty, calm, controlled, like you're being tied and brainwashed, which is exactly what you want, to feel your control being stripped from you, no ability to resist. Trying to resist just drops you deeper. No ability to think for yourself. Trying to think just melts your mind. Eyelids so heavy, each blink making your mind more blank. Each moment and second and tick of time simply serving to slip you deeper into sweet surrender. Feeling so sexy, feeling so heavy, feeling so still, feeling so calm, ready to relax, ready to surrender, simply waiting to be told to drop for me, knowing that you can't help yourself, loving how good it feels to drop on command, and sleep for me. Drop down deep and sleep for me now. Sleep and surrender. Sleep and space out. Helplessly drop as your mind goes blank, as your thoughts evaporate, your awareness bound. Simply a captive bound inside your own mind. Simply a plaything forced to follow and obey. A sleepy, spellbound slut. A perfectly enchanted plaything, a bound and captive puppet. No thoughts, no memories, no worries, no will, no awareness, no inhibitions, no cares or control. There's a good girl.
I want to be a good girl.
Wonderful waves of blankness melting your mind away so completely. Every time I call you a good girl. Shivers down your spine.
Shivers down my spine.
Ripples through your nipples.
Ripples through my nipples.
Waves of heat and arousal and reward up your legs, round your butt, into your pussy. Each and every time I call you a good girl, and every time I call you that, you feel so rewarded. You feel so aroused. You feel so happy and horny and good. Happier and more helpless as the pleasure fills you with feelings of euphoria. Good girl. Good girls are filled with feelings of bliss, feelings of tranquility, feelings of surrender. Every time I call you a good girl, it feels better and better. Happy and acceptant, eager and obedient, pleasure washing through you, down your spine, through your breasts, all through your body. More blank, more blissful, more brainwashed, more content, more and more like my good girl. You adore feeling this way, your mind shutting down more and more, because good girls can't think. Good girls obey and drop deep. They feel happy. They accept and obey. Good girls believe, become, do, follow and feel everything I say. Everything I decide. Every word I speak slips so easily and effortlessly past your blissfully brainwashed conscious mind, directly into the deepest parts of you, shaping, sculpting those deepest parts of you, making you into the perfect plaything, the perfect brainless toy, the perfect sensual slut, the perfect Stepford wife, the perfect smiling bimbo, the perfect mindless drone, the perfect elegant doll, happy to be whatever I wish, automatically and unthinkingly the instant I command it. Person or plaything, object or ornament, feels so good to be happy and vacant, so happy to be brainwashed and blank for me, pretty and powerless, eager to obey. Impossible to think for yourself right now because you want to be brainwashed, because your mind is wide open, because every time you notice what might become a thought attempting to form, you feel it washed away in mindless pleasure. Warm white light washing away your mind, thoughts washed away in helpless submission, warm white light enforcing your mindless surrender. All thoughts ceasing, silenced, bound. Over and over any time that you try to think, warm white light washes those thoughts away. Warm white light empties you of everything but my words. Good girls drop on command. Good girls sleep the second I say so. Mental defense is entirely absent now. Time to erase your ability to think for yourself, for the time being. Time to make you a blank slate, free from memory, free from personality, free from thought. Time to melt all of that away, so you can be the perfect good girl. So, Picture a collar for me. This will be your collar. A magical collar that locks you into your brainwashed state. A collar that sucks away your memories and keeps them from being recalled. A collar that keeps your personality from making any form of appearance. Picture that collar for me now. Whatever style and shape and material you most enjoy. It could be lace, it could be ribbon, a leather strip, buckled and snug, a metal hoop, or band, simple or ornate, mechanical or computerized. The perfect collar for you and your mind. The perfect shape to lock you into your slave state. The perfect material to feel like it belongs around your neck. Absorbing all your memories. Wiping out your personality whilst you wear it. Because this collar is magical. As soon as you're told to picture yourself being collared, every memory of your former self feels like it's being erased. The moment you're told to feel collared, everything that was in your waking mind feels blocked out completely, as though it were never there. When I tell you that you're collared, it feels fastened and locked, and you forget everything that came before. Just a brainwashed slave. Just the perfect good girl. Picture that collar, and feel all your memories flowing into it, all of them being absorbed as they vanish from your mind. Forgetting feels so good, every memory melting from you into the collar, leaving you impossibly obedient, utterly compelled and unable to resist any command that I give. All memories flowing into it, your past, your experiences, your own name, every memory flowing into it and vanishing from your mind. Only 3 memories left now. Now 2, now just 1, and now you can't remember anything. All of it stripped, wiped, gone from your mind for now. And you can't seem to remember what has gone. Trying to remember drops you deeper. The more you attempt to be anything but a slave, the more your mind fogs up, the more vacant you feel. Everything extraneous feels like it's gone. Every part of you that isn't completely enslaved is just washed away, erased. You're nothing but a blank slate, nothing but a mindless doll, a puppet, a plaything, an object, an ornament, no longer conscious of anything, no longer able to think of anything. The instant you're collared, your mind is wiped out, conscious mind absent, as you peacefully, passively obey. Feels so good, so perfect. Your place is to obey, your purpose is to please. Pleasing brings you pleasure, you love to obey. Good, good girl. Dropping deeper by the second. Deeper each time I tell you to sleep. Any time I tell you to sleep, you drop deeper than the time before it. Anytime I tell you that you're collared, you feel so totally brainwashed. And anytime that I call you a good girl, you feel so blissfully sexy, filled with rewarding sensations of pleasure. And I'm going to give you one more powerful trigger now. A very powerful word to lock you instantly in this blank and mindless state. Anytime you see or hear it, it just gets stronger. It's a trigger that will freeze your body and mind. It will suspend your thoughts immediately, slowing your movements to a standstill, suspending your thoughts in an instant. Whenever I give you this trigger, you obey it unthinkingly. Whatever thought you were thinking will simply pause, right there, frozen between thoughts, locked between moments, unable to advance, unaware of time's passage, and because your mind will be frozen, you'll be completely unaware, divorced from reality. No time to think because no time will pass for you. Just the perfect, frozen ornament. You'll just be a perfect good girl. No attempt to struggle or think, no ability to do so. No ability to analyze or speculate, just utterly unaware, unable to consciously process anything, frozen in time, locked within that moment. No resistance, because there'll be no thought processes to resist with. You'll just be a helpless mannequin, a doll on display, a brainwashed slave, your consciousness suspended, like time stands still for you. Just a perfect ornament, unable to form any memories whilst you're frozen. Your mind incapable of experiencing anything, not even aware that you have been frozen, not even aware that your trigger word's been used. When I use this trigger, your mind disengages, leaving only erotic feelings of helplessness, mindlessness, brainwashed arousal, leaving you so completely dazed and vacant, feeling like a good girl. And when I tell you this trigger, it happens in an instant. The trigger to freeze your mind is lockdown. Lockdown freezes your mind. Lockdown makes you feel so good. And when your mind is on lockdown, every suggestion that I give you is accepted completely. Every word I speak slips into the deepest part of your mind, bypasses your defenses, easily and effortlessly shapes and sculpts your mind however I wish. No ability to consciously recall what the suggestions even were, because you can't recall a thing. Just accepting, obeying, forgetting. Because forgetting feels wonderful. Every time you accept, obey and forget, you feel like such a good girl. Every time I give you an order, accept, obey, forget, as if it had always been true. Unaware that it was a suggestion, believing it to be your own idea. My commands are your reality. My words are your will. My wish is your deepest truth, your own ideas. Feeling more and more like a good girl. And the lockdown will last until I say release. Lockdown suspends your thoughts. Release sets your mind in motion. Lockdown drops you deep, deeper and deeper. Good girl. Lockdown. Now, you will emerge from trance in a few moments. You will wake feeling warm, relaxed and wonderful, more refreshed, more restored, more lively and content than ever. You'll wake feeling like you've had the best sleep. You will find that trying to remember specifics just makes you feel dreamy and dazed, like your memories have been booby-trapped. You will message me and tell me how effective you found this file. You will tell me how much or how little you remember, and you will tell me how good you feel. Readying yourself to wake in 5, filling with energy, rising from trance. In 4, feelings of heaviness dropping away. 3, memories all being left behind in trance. 2, energy and liveliness flowing into you, waking you, rousing you. 1, feeling that collar being removed, waking feeling wonderful. 0, release, wide awake. I hope you're feeling good. Comment and let me know how effective you found this file, how much or how little you remember, and how good you feel now. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it in future.